The relevant legislation on medical devices, active implantable medical devices, and in vitro diagnostic medical devices stipulates that all manufacturers or their authorized representatives wishing to market their medical devices in the European Economic Area must fulfill certain obligations in relation to vigilance. These obligations are also clarified in the European Guideline MEDEV 2.12.1, now in its 8th revision, where templates to be used for reporting to the competent authorities are also provided. The obligation of the manufacturers are, in short, to report to the competent authority if they have knowledge of any deterioration in the characteristics and performance of a device, or any inadequacy in the instructions for use which might have led to the death or serious deterioration of the health of a patient or user, as well as safety reasons that led to the withdrawal from the market of a medical device by the manufacturer itself. All manufacturers must therefore be equipped with a management system of vigilance that will enable them to fulfill their obligations. Although it is not yet a requirement, the appointment of a reference person for the vigilance activities, whose name can be supplied as a contact point to the competent authorities, is strongly recommended. In the case of manufacturers marketing in more than one member state, it is also very beneficial to delegate certain tasks relating to vigilance to their distributors in the territory, specifying the roles and responsibility within the distribution agreement. Based on the operating system of incident reporting, a report may be received by the manufacturer from a layman user, a distributor, a healthcare provider, or by the competent authority itself in the event that it has been informed by a healthcare professional. These, according to the regulations, has reporting obligation to the competent authority on incidents with medical devices encountered in the course of his or her activity. When receiving an incident report, the manufacturer must first send an initial report to the competent authority, after which it has an obligation to carry out an investigation in relation to the event reported. The investigation may lead to the need, on the part of the manufacturer, to undertake a field corrective action, which must be disclosed to all users via a field safety notice. In this case, the closing record of the incident that the manufacturer must send to the competent authority at the conclusion of the investigation must include a description of the corrective action taken, in addition to a copy of the safety alert, which will be disseminated to the users. In the event that the results of the investigation do not indicate the need to take any corrective action, the manufacturer must provide an appropriate justification for the decision not to take any corrective action in the final report submitted to the competent authority. The Renzo Regulatory Affairs is able to assist its clients with various services in the field of medical devices vigilance. First among these is to take on the role of head of vigilance in Italy or in Europe, with the mandate of the manufacturer or even the role of a local contact point in cases where a manufacturer wishes to maintain the management of vigilance activities. In addition, we can deal with the compilation and transmission of incident notifications, corrective actions, and safety alerts to the competent authorities and provide further clarification on the request of the competent authorities. We can also assist manufacturers or their authorized representatives during the investigation of an incident, for example by contacting the reporter for more information or carrying out specific literature or safety information research from dedicated databases. We provide continuous updates on the development of national and European legislation to our clients, and we can, upon request, provide training sessions for company personnel. We also work with manufacturers to implement, upgrade and manage the system of vigilance and post-marketing surveillance through the preparation of specific standard operating procedures, the gathering of feedbacks from the market, clinical data and the continuous updating of the clinical assessment plan and the risk management plan of various products.